respected industry leaders. It's an honor for Startup Mission to be part of this event, and I must say that this is a very important topic and very relevant and needs a lot of discussion and deliberations around this theme. Uh, as you all know, Startup Mission is one of the platform where we start hand-holding the founders or startups from their idea stage to scale-up stage. And as you all aware, close to 60% of the startups which are under development or which have already developed are primarily in the digital space or any products or services which are aligned with the digital platforms or networks part of its core. So it is very important that how we conceptualize the startup, its services, and then take it to the next level. So I look at it, this cyber suraksha or cyber security from three different layers. And I hope you all also will concur with me on this view. One is at the government as an agency or government linked services, government linked institutions and establishments. That is one layer. The second is at the company level or as a service provider or product developer, each and every company that works in this ecosystem. That is the second layer. And third layer is primarily the end user or the citizen, the common man or the user. So we have to look at this cybersecurity from all these three layers. Now, when you look at these three layers, then there are different set of interventions that are required or to be formulated, which will ensure that we deal with data that are trustworthy or that are protected. Because end of the day, every passing day, we witness new products, new companies, new service providers in the market. Now, understand when this forum or gathering, I understand this is more worried or conscious about the need for protection. But I don't see the startups or the early stage companies which are outside this room are equally sensitive or sensitized about the cyber security aspect or the data protection aspect. So we need to be very clear when we discuss, when we spend a day here on discussing about various aspects of cyber security or cyber suraksha, we have to take an extra burden of educating the new age companies or the companies who are already there in the market. Because we played this trivia, we could hit almost 99.99% accuracy in our responses. Why was it happening? Because we all belongs to one common community, or we all are sensitized about this cybersecurity data, the best practices and etiquettes in handling emails, servers, networks, etc. But is this the case with the citizen who are a large community outside us? And even the citizen is the user part. I can say, I can uh, support that many of the startups who are working on different solutions, they are also not fully aware or fully not making their products protective enough to safeguard the user. One of the reasons for them not to adopt a safe and secure network is the cost element. They are worried about the cost going up if they inbuilt something from the day one onwards. But if we are not doing it in 2025, it's too late. So I feel we have to strengthen our sensitization efforts, strengthen our educational efforts. And the third layer, which is the apex layer, is the government. Now you see that many of the startups are now started working on the deep tech or on technologies which are scalable in large scale. And the early adopters are going to be the government institutions or government backed research entities. So government also needs to be told or communicated, educated about policy guidelines that are needs to be issued timely and ensure compliance of those guidelines. So my request would be that when you disperse at the end of the day, if this forum can come up with some solutions, suggestions, or recommendations, if you feel that are required to be considered at the policy level or to be considered at the various schemes level, please do that exercise. Please let us make this logically concluding or leading towards some kind of changes in the total environment as a whole. I wish a very fruitful day of networking, collaboration, and co working here. So, hopefully, we'll see more such events and network summits happening in and around our ecosystem. And let's try to add more participants from the startup ecosystem to witness these events and be part of these events so that they also get sensitized about it. And wishing you best wishes for the organizer F9 who has taken this pain of hosting this event and extending invitation to each one of us. uh, Thank you for that, and thank you for each one of you for attending this event. Best wishes. Thank you very much.